Hello and welcome to this video in which we shall discuss identifying inverses graphically. So you are asked to graph the inverse of the provided graph on the accompanying set of axes, and you must plot at least 5 points. So you should know that a graph is inverted by simply switching the x and y of all of its points. So let's take some points along this graph. We have, for example, 3 and 1, 5 and 5. Here you have 6 and 7. Here you have 4 and 3. And here you have 2 and -1. All you have to do is just flip the x and y. So we get 7, 6. Here it's still 5, 5. Here it's 3, 4, 1, 3, and -1, 2. Now we have to just plot these points. So 7 and 6 is somewhere here. 7 and 6 is right here. Let me zoom in. So yes, 7 and 6 is here. 5 and 5 is on the graph. 3 and 4 is right there. 1 and 3 is right there. And -1 and 2 is right there. And you notice that the inverse function is symmetrical with the original function about this red line here. And this red line is the line of y equals x. So all of the points on this line will have the same x and y values, including this point here, 5, 5, which we already used. This is because when you flip them, you get the same point again. So this line, in a sense, is the mirror upon which the function is reflected, and this is always the case. To get the inverse function, you reflect it over the line y equals x, which is the same as switching the x and the y of the points. Let's try another problem. So first, let's submit. Let's try another one. So again, we want to graph the inverse. Let me zoom in. Let's first take some points from the original graph. So here we have 1, 2. Here you have 2, 5. And here you have 3, 8. You can take some from the negatives as well. So we have 0 and -1. So this point here is 0 and -1. And we have -1 and -4. Now that we have 5 points, let's write the inverse points. So we have 8, 3, 5, 2, 2, 1, -1 and 0, and -4 and -1. So -4 and -1 is here, -1 and 0 here, 1 and 2 here. Excuse me, this is 2 and 1, so it's supposed to be here. Apologies. 2 and 1 here, 5 and 2 over there, and 8 and 3 over there. And again, you see that the black line and the green line are reflections of each other on the red line in the middle, which is y equals x. And this is the solution. So this is fairly straightforward. And this brings us to the end of our video. I hope this has been beneficial. Thank you for watching.